Saturday, September 25th. We just got done running some wire on the combine. Our loading auger wasn't going in and out like it should. I'm headed back. I gotta drop the loader off the packing tractor. I gotta fix the front rim because somebody rubbed it into a wall and put a big ding in it. And I'm gonna hook that up to the grain cart, check the gearbox and that, grease it, and we might be picking corn by the end of the day. It's pretty dry, and we tested some. It's 20%, and stocks are getting weak, and we really end up like these beans out here. They're about laying flat, and that's not a good thing. You can't harvest it if it's on the ground. So let's get going. And just like that, there goes the first truck. Or not. Off to get its first load. It's fall. Oh. That sledgehammer will make a man out of anyone. But you can't even tell where this room was messed up before. I mean, I did such a good job pounding out where the bad spot was. God. Sometimes I amaze myself. Alrighty. We got this room fixed with just a little bit of elbow grease. The cart is greased. You just gotta check the gearbox and it should be. And looks like a 1/2 inch plug there. There's at the drain. Now that must be a check. Alrighty. My head is pounding like I was just beating against metal with a sledgehammer for 20 minutes. It's almost like it was or something. That'll work. The gearbox on the cart's full. It's good. I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you kids, you can be anything you want to be, but never be the person who uses an open-end wrench on a gearbox plug. Well, we just successfully pulled the combine out of a ditch. The old white did good. There was a lot of popping and creaking when I was pulling. A little bit of a rut there. Solid. And we're picking. Ain't got our first dump yet. We're spinning up the field here, but it's going. Apparently, the gravel on this field road was not packed down too well. Combine just dug right through it. We couldn't even get up there. Combines are heavy. Alrighty. We are in the truck. Combine problems or not, harvest has started. It's corn. This is the neighbors, but it's all the same. So it's definitely ready, and it is definitely go time. I'm gonna take this girl and put her back in the shed. Hopefully we don't get stuck anymore. But if we do, we got it if we need it. There you have it. That is the first full load of corn harvest 2021. Back home, currently in the wet bin. We have a load of dry corn we pulled out of the grain bin. That right there is the wet bin. And that right there is the dryer. So you gotta put, I don't know if you have to, but we put a load of dry corn into the dryer first. Make sure it's functioning, drying like it should. Which corn's already dry, so if it doesn't do 1000% perfect job, it does a good job. Basically run that through, make sure everything's firing, all the augers are moving like they should. I don't know if you can barely see it. Up here is a grain auger we set today coming out the back of the dryer back into the grain bin. It's funny because we pulled a load out of that bin with this yellow auger over here and put it up into the dry wet bin, and that goes into that auger into the dryer, which then kicks out to that auger. So basically, you put a load of dry corn into the wet bin first, so the corn going back into the bin is already dry. You don't have to worry about the dryer doing a perfect job, so you can tweak the settings and all that. And yeah, we're started corn harvest. We had a lot of little electrical issues with our combine. Got them all figured out, fingers crossed. And hopefully that's going to be the end of it. And it works good for this year. Next year, hopefully we get a new combine. We'll see. We bought it with the intention of getting a few good years out of it. And that's been like 5+ years ago. So, corn harvest is kicked off. It's a good deal. It's a little early, but the corn is definitely dry. And it's starting to blow over, which isn't a good thing. So we got to get it gone, get it run through. Dryer is going and corn is running. Getting ready to take beans out. Nice sunny Tuesday. We are currently combining corn, hauling corn, drying corn. Shortly, our neighbor's coming over to start combining beans. My friend Dale's going to be hauling beans, and I'm going to go keep cutting hay. Lots going on. Busy days. It's good. dump truck and run it out to the field and bring another full one back. It was a good time cutting hay with this thing, but I really miss having a full power shift in the cab. It wasn't too hot today, but yesterday was a killer. I'm gonna start this thing up, let it air up, and I'm gonna go find something to drink, possibly even a snack. Alright, the squealing went away, so that's good. And it's actually got more air than I thought it'd have in here. I'm still gonna go get a snack though, and a pop. I'm hungry and thirsty. is a lunch of champions, or breakfast, or supper. Alright, we're in a fancy truck now. Don't even know what to do in here. It's so nice. This is a grain truck. It's got a 18? I think it's an 18. Aluminum bed on it. We don't use this one for silage. We have in the past, and or I should say we used the box in the past. This was another truck that it was a straight truck, and then we threw the bed from another truck we had onto this one. This one turned out a lot nicer than the Superliner did. There's two things I don't like about this truck though. One, the air conditioning doesn't work. 9 times out of 10, when you're hauling corn with it though, or beans, you don't need the air because it's cool enough. Pretty early yet this year to be harvested, so it's still fairly warm. The second thing is this has an air ride suspension in the back, and I don't know how good to show it, but right now we're leaning pretty good. We are moving the grain cart from one side of the field to the other. Over here there's another field of beans, and we got the semi loaded. While he's running that down, we'll load the cart. With any luck, we'll get 2 loads today. I got the corn dryer running right now. There's a truck sitting there waiting for room to dump that, and then that goes back out to the combine doing corn, and just keeping stuff moving. Our beans are blown over pretty good, but he's doing a really good job of getting most of them. There's some that were blown over real bad that you just can't get under them, but for the most part it ain't adding up too bad. And this tractor still does not have the air conditioning working, but it's a good thing beans ain't dusty or anything. Beans are dusty. Really freaking dusty. Your butt crack's gonna be on YouTube. That is a stuck semi. That pickup just pulled that semi and trailer out with that chain. I will be damned. There is one thing about fall that I don't like, and that's that it's 7:30 already and it's dark out. I can't wait for daylight savings time when this will be 6:30. But of course, as the days keep getting shorter, it'll be dark at 5 o'clock, which is just awesome. Nobody likes it when it gets dark early. Stop doing it.